a huge, you know, catch problem on the side of Nigma.
Yeah, and that killing Troll before Battle Trance gets used as well. You've got pretty limited stuns. But I guess, you know, Darkseer with a vacuum, he can be that disruptive force. Trying to deal with these team fights as they come. I mean, Helm of the Dominator is not really an item anymore, is it? I'm just thinking of what other things Darkseer could do. But it really kind of has to be the Arcane's mech build.
Exactly. It's just going to be a Guardian Greaves and just try to tanky guy, bait things, and heal up your allies. They just get super surprised that they're so much stronger than they actually are.
I'm the team player. Yeah, I mean, when I pub stack with friends, it's Radiance. It is Radiance time. I love role playing as, you know, Alchemist on any hero.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Hey, there was like a JDL game back in the day, like a league game where I was playing position 1 ogre. Yeah. Radiance Manta style. No one could kill me. I was so tanky. Very enjoyable.
We're ending the conversation right here.
Yeah, that's where it stops.
We're done.
Just be thankful I don't do Midas into Radiance. Anyway, No Tail and Sax are already getting a hit in onto Miracle. Sven's going to be standing up there with GH Phoenix. Troll Warlord for iLTW is up there as well. So it looks like OG setting up for the Omni Troll to be top to face off against the Sven.
Ooh, I kind of like this. They're gonna be able to harass the Sven out quite a lot. They're just trying to slow down the farm of this hero, and Seb realizes that he can pretty much, you know, 1v2 against Darkseer. He's got so much sustain with that thirst. This is one of the old school counters to Bloodseeker with the Blood Rage in the past, but now Blood Rage is your thirst, right? So you just scale up your Blood Rage, thirst, and you have like pretty much infinite regen. And Darkseer gonna get some of his creeps tonight. He's gonna fall behind a little bit. Spearbreaker not really going to be able to help out the Sven until maybe the Darkseer hits level 3, the level 2 Ion Shell, and using that he could TP top and maybe get like a surprise kill on them. That's what I would like to see actually from Nigma.
Yeah, it's a really nice setup from OG. They're also blocking up that top pull camp, so Phoenix not going to be able to drag the wave back. And then in that mid lane, of course, Thompson up against Wee, the Puck versus Storm. That should be an interesting one. Already, Thompson with the... Yeah, straight onto mind control at half HP.
They're just not hesitating one bit. Every time this rolling boulder is going to be back up, they're just going to keep on going on MC here.
Sax is going on to Kuro to try and stop that wave drag back. Should get a decent amount of damage onto him.
Damage? My goodness.
Oh, he goes for the courier though. Takes down Sax's little puppy. Oh, Sax is trying to drag the large camp into it as well. Seb's going to be able to farm that up though.
Good play from Kuro, just dragging it back around. But that does mean he's going to miss the creep wave in front of the tier 1 tower now, unfortunately.
Oh, mind control's trying to body block it. Sax is body blocking the other wave. Oh, he gets 2 of them. But the rest...
That's good enough.
We'll move forward.
That'll keep the wave in front of this tower. But there's also Iron Shell Creeper going to Seb.
You might wish to retract.
Yeah, very true. So Seb's going to continue getting that complete free farm. He throws a Blood Right just to make sure that Saxa is guarded up.
I love how this is like the end of the patch and we're seeing a Bloodseeker Earth Spirit lane against Spearbreaker Darkseer.
Solved patch? Question mark?
Yeah. That's crazy.
And Kuro just about gets the charge back to the creep wave. Yeah, expending a lot there just to keep themselves alive and allow mind control, like you were saying, to get up towards level 3 as quickly as he can. Oh, mid lane, a very tight fought battle. Burning through a lot of regen on both sides. Thompson and Wee dropping pretty low. And now both of them within kill threshold of each other. You know, one Vortex or one nicely placed illusory orb could take each other down.
Exactly. Thompson did not go for the winning Rift build. He does have the face shift to dodge the right clicks from Storm. So not gonna get that surprise burst damage out of nowhere at least onto Weeha. But Weeha is gonna be pressured up by this big creep wave that's gonna be coming in. Doesn't have that bottle yet. Oh, Kuro though!
Oh, there's the Vortex into charge. And Thompson winning Rift Fairy Fire. He has an orb and a face shift. Get himself away. Jump to the high ground. Barely escapes. Oh, that was incredibly tight.
And has the salve. Like Kuro made a really good call to just TP mid, try to get that surprise kill, but he did not have the great bash yet.
You're still level 1?
Yep, I think so. The creep wave just died, right? It was like a pretty big creep wave that we had just managed to finish. It was still level 1. Unfortunate for them to not get that kill onto the puck.
And then Thompson with Saxa lurking. They do have vision on the Earth Spirit, so we shouldn't get caught off guard by this. Still going to get rolled on, though. Wee's walked into it. Boulder smash there, and Thompson, that Fairy Firefly is a second of time, but first blood is spilled.
Very big first blood. The bottle was on the way to Wee. He did not want to lose out on all this experience middle. And GH going to TP mid now. Hold on. That means Miracle is in a lot of trouble now. He does not have a support in his lane. Miracle's going into a jungle, I think. he doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, you can see him start stepping, like tangoing up. Do I go left? Do I go right? And No Tails Omni Knight is going to come across and try and find him.
That's pretty much
roll
three
into
lanes.
bottom. And a charge. They've got Iron Shells going. Bloodseeker throws the Blood right down. It's good damage, and now the thirst kicks in. So he's speedy. Gets away from Darkseer while the Spirit Breaker body blocks onto Saxa by Mind Control. Allows Kuroki to walk it off. And these Iron Shells doing a lot of damage, but they've got the stun into Blood right. Saxa about to fall, but it's the trade out for Seb that he'll be really thankful for.
Yeah, Saxa dying. Or Nigma, we're going to be very grateful for that Hellbear Smasher doing that little bit of extra damage onto him first. So at least they get a trade on the side of Nigma because that was just a dead MC.
And you look at the CS as well, like top three, all green. Oh, you're right.
Oh,
Can they catch him?
He doesn't want to pop it yet. He wants to steal some bounty runes with this haste if possible. But so much pressure, yeah, for OG. Like, they're pretty much winning all three lanes at the moment. Especially the top lane. iLTW has the freest lane at the moment. And Miracle heading into the jungle at level 3. You hate to see that for your carry.
Now, Vortex into mid. Thompson not too bothered by it. Yeah, he's got raindrops on Thompson. And Saxa trying to get himself onto these bounty runes. Kuro actually grabbing up Mind Control's bottle to take the bounties. Poor Storm Spirit. We with an empty bottle, realizing with the scan that Saxa's already taken it.
Oh man, we just not having it anymore.
But look at where Storm and Sven are sitting.
That's not good. That is really not good. Like, both of your +1 and 2 need the jungle. Storm still quite a ways away from level 6. Thompson, he's already level 6. If he shows up mid again, he's just gonna get coiled and he's gonna get some TP support and kill the Storm.
And Phoenix up at top. Saxa down bottom dying. GH is dying top lane to iLTW and No Tail. Seb is trying to sprint forward. There's action on both side lanes. And Thompson rotating in. Gets the two-man coil. The surge on Mind Control doesn't really get much done because he's just trapped in there. And there's an urn from Thompson. That's his first item. Mind Control gets the last Iron Shell out before a double kill's given. That puck from mid lane. And that's that level 6 rotation.
Yeah, really punishing Nigma going in front of the tier 1 tower bottom. This is what Pucks and other mid laners who have this big key fighting skills early do. Whenever you show in front of the tower, they're just going to TP in, cast their lockdown spell, guarantee the kills. They're not stopping on Seb. Oh, we still level 5.
Oh,
there's no kill threat here. Yeah.
I was thinking, yeah, Seb might be dying here. Charge, ball lightning. No ball lightning. Still a couple of creeps away from 6. But yeah, back to this Thompson urn. I don't think I've seen much of this before.
I like it. I'm not sure he's going to go for the full vessel. It's just like that little bit of extra damage in the early game. It does a lot of work.
Oh, we still level 5. If one creep dies, maybe he can crack 6, but he's been ruptured and kicked. He does get the ball lightning ready now. Actually moves forward, looking for the kill onto Seb. Not enough damage by any means. The charge forward, Kuroki's aiming for it. Blood right comes. Wee has to fall away, and Kuroki, he's deep onto tower. He finally gets the takedown on the Bloodseeker. We'll be able to walk out of that tower range too. Finally, Nigma gets something done down in the bottom lane, while mid, Mind Control. All right, he's fine, but it's a lot of pressure from Thompson.
Yeah, he's brought Mind Control down to 100 HP. Does have some bottle charges though. That's going to be okay. But holding down this position 3 and 1 hero around the mid lane.
Gets cancelled by the orb. But yeah, I guess instead of going bottle, this... Oh, is Kuro in trouble? Oh, we might be able to turn this, maybe with a few lucky, well-timed bashes, but the Blood Right dodged Kuroki. Yeah, just gets sliced and diced. The Flayed Twins command Seb to meow in all chat. But yeah, with Thompson, he missed the coil.
Oh, that looked like a short kill too. He was trying to get it on the edge, right? So it would snap right away.
He tried.
You know what they say, right, Gary? He missed all the shots we don't take.
As soon as you start that sentence, I knew what was coming. GH still has dive. I don't think they're going to be able to take him down. Just get him out of the lane as quickly as they can. Oh, they nearly killed him, actually. GH, that final touch, a bit spooky. And now the first is there. Miracle arriving with KuroKy to help out, finding the Omni Knight. No tail drops. We also killed off Saxa down in the bottom rune spot, too. A good little turn of aggression from Nigma.
That was really good. Getting those two supports, they really needed something like this. And Miracle, he actually, I mean, I want to say he's made his way back into this game. Like, his net worth is not higher than the Troll, but considering he was jungling from level 3, he's got a Mask of Madness already,
Radiant's middle tower
and level 7, that's not so bad.
He's out-leveling the Troll.
Yeah, he really is, actually.
Mind Control drops the wall, GH is here, and Seb actually gives up on the kill, but Saxa secures it. Kicks that boulder forward while Storm zips in. KuroKy's charged towards Seb in the back end. That's a nice blood right though. Catching Phoenix, dodge from Storm and Ball Lightning, so they turn onto GH and the puck does arrive, like you say, with the coil back up. Trapping KuroKy inside. The rest of OG sprinting forwards as We is completely out of mana, but they don't have any further catch. And that charge back into the blood right actually puts KuroKy in a spot of bother. Silent stop. Tanky boy this Spirit Breaker, but Thompson dominating. That maxed out orb. Substantial magical damage in this early point in the game.
Yeah, the orb and the urn together just doing crazy amounts of damage. He actually missed a coil onto We there. He tried to do that edge play once again. Didn't manage to hit Weeha.
Heavenly Grace gets Thompson.
They want to fight for the bounty. They don't want to give this bounty to OG, but they can't help it. Puck is just too strong this early into the game.
Also asserting a bit of dominance around those ancient stacks as the God Strength and Vacuum back finds no tail. Seb rupturing the Sven, but GH is here with a Sunray to heal him up. In comes Saxa, big magnetize, kicks away the Miracle Sven as the Storm's aiming on the puck, Ball Lightning away there, and Saxa's actually just fallen. Thompson thinking about the orb and the Waning Rift in. It is still a pretty good fight for OG if they can just launch themselves towards that big target, but Miracle, he's bought enough space for himself, he's life stealing. Up off the creeps, finally dies to Thompson, jumps away into that. Dream Coil does keep Mind Control's dogs here held in place, but he's falling. Phase shift away from the fiery spirits, the Sunray burning through the fairy dragon, but it's a double kill. Thompson really playing out his mind to skirt the edges of that fight and just about escape with his life.
Wow, that Omni Knight came in at the perfect nick of time to drop the Purification and the Heavenly Grace onto the puck. Like every little second that Thompson stayed alive there mattered so much. And they managed to kill the Sven. I mean, Miracle, he made a very surprising play during that team fight with the Surge and the Iron Show. I think that was the right call, but maybe just stuck around a little too long and ended up dying. Meanwhile, Troll Warlord has just been farming that whole entire time.
And it was that situation we were mentioning in the draft, right, where Nigma want this high ground triangle area. There's planting heroes in front of it, taking fights around those bouncy runes. And OG, they really do like contesting. This level 10 puck. Coil is ready in a few seconds.
Oh my goodness, you called it. Look at Thompson's quick buy.
Yes! He's doing no. He's baiting us, right? He's listening to the stream with 5-minute delay and he's like, caster is lol.
No. He's real. This is real. This is his phase right now.
Real E-Blade puck, guys.
E-Blade phase. Here we go.
Oh, God. Should have a timing before Sven BKB too.
Right. The thing is, Weeha is like far away from that arcade. That's the problem. He's only got 3,800 net worth 12 minutes of the game. He's been suffering quite a lot because Sven has been taking his jungle. Nice coil. They've annihilated these two. KuroKy and Mind Control. Magnetized up. The Storm zips back in. They've got a pretty decent wall and a Supernova there too. Thompson in the midst of it all. He's not got many spells left. Tries to orb Jaunt, but KuroKy with Mind Control both fall, trading for 2 in return. Seb wanted to join into that fight. Running forward with some pretty hefty movement speed, but it's all space. You look at the Troll and he is racing towards Battle Fury. He is, but I must say that was probably a worse trade for Nigma here. I think they're going to be very happy with that. We were saying how like the team who's the one like leaving their defensive place and going aggressive is going to be at a little bit of a disadvantage, and that's what happened in that last fight, right? Like Thompson dying there, it kind of hurts because he was 7-0, and Miracle was there to pick up some gold from that engagement as well.
Structures are fortified.
Oh yeah,
got the
500.
kill, 500. Yeah, some gold.
Decent amount there. iLTW showing his face in the mid lane. Thompson toying with the rupture from Seb. Miracle's gonna get healed up. With that Sunray and Kuroki. Oh, Kuroki's finally level 6, but we taking down Saxa. Dreamcore's there again, only onto 1. Finding GH on that Phoenix. While Miracle, he's just getting clicked down. Seb on a killing spree removes the Sven, and now Nigma. What do you have left? Storm's not joining this fight. Mind Control's just been left dead to right, and a double for Seb. They could even go onto GH. Wedding Rift is ready. There's the Urn. The right click's coming. Oh, GH should have the dive in a second. Doesn't even need it for now.
Yeah, they did not expect that OG was going to commit onto Miracle there. They were trying to make their own play onto No Tail, and just didn't work out. Fighting in 2 different places at the same time for Nigma.
Bye-bye, Kuroki.
That was the first fight where iLTW actually showed up in the engagement, like trying to take that tier 1 tower, and we can see how strong OG is if iLTW is also available to take the fight.
And it was without Saxa, right? Because we killed Saxa somewhere else on the map.
4v4. It is going to help Saxa, we a little bit to get to that.
Thompson. Oh, we, no, that's not what you wanted. That Rod of Atos. Seb is there, ready to strike, and now they've ruptured up Miracle. Thompson's about half HP, has the 3-man coil, orbs forward. The rest of his team's going to get in there with a nice rolling bowler in. The Magnetide's up 3 of them, and Nigma are in a lot of trouble. They've got a good supernova trying to zone back OG. They do fall back, but now striking again as Thompson falls. Sven, though, does get removed by that Troll Warlord and Earth Spirit in the end. Pretty good defense by Nigma, but losing 2 cores off the back of it.
Not only that, one of the cores was a Sven. Like, he's the one hero I feel like on Nigma's side who cannot afford to die. You can trade anybody else, that's okay, but the Sven is just falling further and further behind this Troll Warlord, and it's already a very hard matchup for the Sven, especially playing against this Rupture.
Right, do you think at this point Thompson's pretty happy for just throwing his life away as long as iLTW survives?
I don't think he's ever happy throwing his life away, but he's willing to take fights. Like, he doesn't really mind if he ends up dying as long as it's good trades, right? That's what they're looking for. And Miracle is the best trade that he's gonna get. His life for Miracle, sure. His life for other heroes, probably not going to be too happy about it.
Radiant are
if you can keep delaying the Storm's Orchid, which it looks like we is still pretty distant from.
500 gold. We could say, right? Yeah, 500 gold.
Yeah,
right?
that's the recipe, right?
Yeah, it's still pretty slow though, right? Normally we see Brown Boots Orchid Storms come out around, I want to say somewhere between 11 to 14 minutes.
Yeah.
But we have been really struggling because he didn't have the access to the jungle since Miracle had to take over that early into the game.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And they will be aiming for that BKB Sven timing. Should come in at around the same time as this Greed for Mind Control, because Arcane's mech is here. MC looking pretty ready to fight. Urn on the Spirit Breaker up at top. But iLTW is the hero showing there, and he is by no means an easy target.
No, he's not. He's always going to be able to use that battle trend to also buy enough time.
Do they see the Sven? We don't know where he is, but they might. Ooh, he's walked into the camp. Seb, very close, nearby. Oh, they walked past the courier. They're going to go for Mind Control instead. Yeah, Atos Blood Right. Absolutely no chance for Mind Control there. So at this point, OG show a bunch of heroes top, and the natural move is the Nigma probably thinking, hey, whoever shows bot, we go kill them. And just look at OG, they all TP bot lane. We're gonna die. They've got the coil. Straight in with the bot. Oh my god! Where did he go?
And the worst part is he still doesn't have his Orchid.
Oh no.
When he's alive, they still can't make any smoke plays yet because they're still missing that Orchid.
Miracle gets jumped on as well. These boulders from Sax are just finding target after target. Supernova's going to try and zone him away from the Sven, but the Blood Right's there. He's very low. The Rupture's still going. Tanked up by the urn. The wall dropped. In goes Mind Control, but there's the Guardian Angel coming through from No-Tail. Miracle tries to turn and fight, but his physical damage means nothing. No-Tail's gods are more powerful than yours, and GH found by the Blood Right and Orb. MC and Kuro left with nothing left to do in this fight. Storm maybe with a zip in and a Vortex, focusing onto that puck, but No-Tail's backup plan that saves the heals and tops us in again. Good bash and kill on the puck at long last. And we, thankfully, does survive for Nigma, but a roll in, Suxy, he is hungry. Might have overstepped for a second though. Roshan 4, oh my god, okay, that's what's happening. Sax is rolling in so they can't contest Roshan at all. iLTW just soloed it.
Yeah, I mean, he notices all of Nigma's heroes are bottom. His team is pretty much fighting 4 versus 5. They killed the Sven off. He just walks into the pit. He doesn't mind. He has that Morbid Mask up too. He didn't even need to use the DD to take the Roshan. Does take it after he gets out. Nigma, again, Miracle dying. Even if they got the kill onto the puck, Storm does have that Orchid now. Maybe they can try one more play, get another puck kill, try to build some momentum from there. But it's looking really rough for Nigma at the moment.
They really need this Sven BKB to even stand a chance. And Storm has Orchid now. Darkseer gonna tank up the coil. And again, Saxa pairing up with Thompson, kicking him and snapping it. Nice little mech comes out from the Darkseer, but he's still trapped inside the Blood Right. And Storm Spirit has a long zip away, but look at who's waiting for him. We down to very low mana. iLTW's there, he's gonna be catching him. We is still, he's dying. Kuroki's bashing him. Okay, the Storm finally gets back, and Kuroki is actually saving his life, but giving up his own in exchange. Look at Saxa. Saxa finds the Storm Spirit stunned. Silence kill. 25 to 15. Nigma really don't stand a chance.
Yeah, he got ruptured on Wii, and I was so surprised that while he was zipping, he did not TP out. So he got caught out by that Troll Warlord. OG are just so fast on this map. They don't really care about all these creeps. They're just looking at hunting Nigma down. They're walking into the high ground. They want to make Miracle come back to the base and defend this high ground so he's not farming and still pushing the map.
And just going straight up there. Why the hell not? Force the wall. Back up a little bit. Smoke. Fake back. Where are they going?
They got a ward as well. They will see if anyone on Nigma walks down this high ground.
iLTW just frontlining.
Oh, check out Saxa. This is it. He's gonna try to find Miracle.
Oh, cancel his TP.
He wants to catch him so that his team can TP in and try to kill Miracle. They're looking for kills on him, but he notices that Miracle is not farming the Ancients here. He's just gonna go back to his team instead. Very good call from Miracle not to show up on the creep wave. That would have been very bad.
He's still very patiently waiting. Maybe in a second when they see the rest of OG. Yeah, they've spotted and pinged Saxa now, so that's the immediate move from Miracle to clear the wave and then run away. Thompson's on his tail though. E-Blade slows him down, has the coil, catches up to the Sven, and in comes the damage and a stun from Saxa. Kick and snap the coil as elsewhere, Weeha has been slain by iLTW. Obliteration by OG. As, oh god, they're going into mind control. Ruptured up, iLTW finds the double kills. The Troll is going wild. Kuroki, is he going to get netted up and trapped inside the Blood Right? It looks like he will before Seb will even fall. GH can't get the takedown on anybody. And that Your Scepter, it buys a second of time. But Phoenix without dive can't retreat from that hungry Troll with a triple kill for iLTW.
And all they get is the Omni Knight too. So Nigma losing their carry top to 2 heroes and losing the fight 4 versus 3. Near the Church's Tower. They cannot go onto the Troll. You've got the Aegis, so they always have to try to go on Omni and Bloodseeker. That allows iLTW to just really hit in the team fight.
And the first lane of barracks. Nothing to stop them. I feel like I've not clicked on this Seb Bloodseeker in a while. We've got Rod of Atos, Pipe going into Halberd next. So even when that Sven gets BKB, if he gets preemptively Halberded, that's just it.
Yeah, this Bloodseeker pick was just really good for OG. Not only is it great laning into the Darkseer, but this Rupture against the Surge, and when you throw that onto the Sven, it makes it so hard for them to have any impact on Miracle.
He's got so many good targets as well. It's like Phoenix Dive, Darkseer Surge, Spirit Breaker Charge, Sven who wants to be running around chasing people. Whoever he ruptures, really in for a real nasty time.
Yeah, Death Star is the only one he doesn't want to use it on.
Yeah.
He's ball lighting away.
Dire's bottom tower.
Oh, look at that.
GH,
Nearly
wow,
kills.
that damage. Holy smoke.
Oh my god. Yeah, nearly takes him out.
Thompson? He's middle. I was fully expecting Thompson to just come out of nowhere and just snipe GH.
They're aiming Thompson with the Orchid. He blades himself before they can finish him off. Vacuum back into the wall. Not going to work out for them as the Supernova coming down. Thompson does fall and Miracle getting some good damage in. Finally, the Guardian Angel arrives from No Tail. And Miracle surge. BKB'd up. Charging forward towards iLTW, but that's a Troll with a Basher and a Battle Trance. He turns face and he mashes into that Sven. Miracle's down with no buyback and unstoppable is what iLTW is. Into GH we go. Kuroki tries to bash them back, but OG unstoppable at this point. Phoenix, Bloodrite doesn't tap him, but the final little axe thrown by the Troll will. 2 full lanes of barracks gone.
Troll Warlord just looking absolutely invincible in this game. I mean, that was Thompson pretty much dying without really accomplishing anything, right? And they can still stand there and just take the fights. Like the Bloodseeker, Troll, Omni, the combination of these heroes are so tanky. Saksa not shy to use his buybacks either. That's just the kind of player that he is. If they use so many skills on him, he's just gonna buy back, come back to the fight. He knows the spells are on cooldown. That's opening for his allies.
Yeah, up to a 15k net worth lead now. It's felt like a pretty one-way street with, from what I can see, the graph only showing that OG have been in the lead for the majority, if not all of the game.
Tower is under attack.
What do you think?
Thompson Bloodstone next. E-blade into Bloodstone.
It is the same build he went last game.
Yeah.
I was thinking last game he actually messed up. He didn't lock his Kaya. He wanted Octarine instead on the Gyrocopter. But maybe he just wanted the Bloodstone.
Who knows? It's so difficult to get into the mind of Thompson.
Only Thompson knows what's up. Like, this man playing against Orchid, he does not care about a Mule or something to remove it. He's like, I'm gonna kill you first before you kill me.
Yeah. It's even like that TI Gyro Diffusal Blade game. You know, it's just like, oh, I told my team I have Diffusal Blade. They didn't know. I didn't say anything. It was like, guys, I have Diffusal Blade. Let's fight. Okay. Let's freaking roll with it. Believe and trust in Thompson. Oh, Miracle. Ruptured up still, and the coil actually catches both of the cores. The roll in from Saxa. Miracle turns with the BKB stun. Thompson being focused with a good vacuum wall. This is good for Nigma. The Sven is whacking into them. He killed off the Omni Knight. The Bloodseeker falls as well, but iLTW still standing tall. Turns with the Troll, bashes into the Sven, and Miracle, he's done for. Magnetized and slain as the double buybacks do come through from Nigma, but it's the supports and now the Storm arriving. Saxa rolling away. We still with that half mana left. Does catch out the Earth Spirit. Find yet another kill. Where's Thompson? I saw an orb. Ooh, he's low HP. E-blade.
No mana on
on the phase shift, and Wee is completely out of mana. Purification gonna heal him up, and Thompson jumping back towards other targets, and iLTW finds the dieback and Kuroki. Nothing to stop the mind control TP home, and Storm Spirit does make a pretty quick Weasley escape.
That's 3 buybacks on the side of Nigma. Good defense inside of their base, but it's not going to be good enough because iLTW, he's the big boss, right? You don't bring him down, your base is going to be in trouble. A lot of trouble. It's got 12 stacks already. They're not going to be able to defend it at this rate.
It was like a pretty perfect vacuum. The wall, the Sven was in position. Just lacking the damage.
He's just waiting for that BKB. 1 second, and there it is.
Storm gets the vortex on him, and then what? iLTW turns and fights him. The Bloodrite catches before the ball lightning comes, and that is real sad for him as Miracle insta-bash. No TP home after being ruptured up by Seb, and GG called. All tied up, 1 apiece.
That was just so one-sided. I mean, this is what happens when you just 3 lanes, right? Like Nigma, they had this draft that works well in the mid, the late game if they get their love